Hi, it's me, Mary Jean Ziska again. It is 3:59 p.m. It's the 27th of May 2015. It's 84 degrees in my room and it is Wednesday. I was going to actually do this video in the other room where it's better light, but the laptop that I would have taken out there is not working properly. The USB device for the mouse isn't being recognized, and all kinds of fun stuff. So once again, this is me. Hope you can see everything clearly, and I'm going to actually talk today about the police report that was approved by Cynthia Anderson. Her badge number was 3285, report number 150006645. The date that it was reported was March 10th, 2015, and it was a report of theft of money from my Social Security income. Okay, I don't know if I can do this and read you what it says. I filed this report because because I had someone who actually stole money from me, and it was supposed to be a limited guardian, and they opened up a bank account and they took $1,222. So I'm going to go through what it actually says on here. This is Collier County Sheriff's Office Summary Incident Report. It's report number 150006645. It is the incident code 487. Incident type, you can read that, is grand theft. The date and time it was started was actually the 1st of March 2015 at 4 o'clock p.m. and the date or time it is ended was 4 o'clock p.m. Also on the 1st of March. I wonder why I have written down the 10th. Anyway, the day or time it was reported was the 10th of I started, the theft was actually the 1st of March when she stole money. The date that I reported it was the 10th of March 2015 at 4:08 p.m. The location of the occurrence was 5632 Whisperwood Boulevard, Unit 1601, Naples, Florida 34110. It was approved by Cynthia Anderson of 3285. And it actually, the person listing, I'm the one person listing it, is me. The last name is Ziska, Z-I-S-K-A, first name Mary Jean. I've actually made sure that with my Social Security card, with every document, my first name is listed as M-A-R-Y with a space, then J-E-A-N. We've had too many variations that have been used by all of the identity thieves. The email was for contact was helpmaryjeanziska@gmail.com. Property was listed. It was a market value of cash, so it was actually currency, $1,221, and I have written in here 66 cents, but I think it was 99 cents. And then the narrative. Hopefully, I don't know if you can see this properly, but I'll go ahead and try to read it. The narrative. Upon advice of an investigator from the Adult Protective Services, I am filing this police report concerning the Social Security disability funds that were taken by interim limited guardian. I didn't write who it was, but it's Marion Gregory, and were possessed illegally. Paperwork filed on January 21st at 3:15 p.m. allowed person named in court paperwork to become successor interim limited guardian after past limited guardian was discharged. This new interim guardian's limits as to being appointed interim limited guardian were exactly the same limits given to past limited guardian, March 16, 2014. Quote from court paperwork. The points were point number 2. On or about March 16, 2014, the Collier County Public Guardian was appointed to exercise the following rights on behalf of the ward. A. To assist in the defense and prosecution of lawsuits, and B. To contract. The limited interim guardian opened bank accounts at Fifth Third Bank in my name, changed my payee status from me to her, and for the month of March 2015, and has received my Social Security payments for $733 and possibly the back payments for January 2015 and February 2015. The amount owed from Social Security for March was $733. The back payments would amount to the balance between $488 and $733, equaling each month $244.33 each month, with a total of $488.66 for January 2015 and February 2015. I don't know if you can see all of this. And that's the amount of money that was stolen. Anyway, the total I did not receive in Social Security payments since January was $1,221.66. I did not receive any finances for March of 2015 and only part for January and February of 2015. She was not given authority from the court to open bank accounts or to take my money or to change the payee situation or to be listed in her name instead of mine. These actions result in theft of my finances. So basically, this is the police report that I was able to show to the Social Security office and actually have the payee situation changed back, which they're still trying to change so that they can continue to steal money, because they decided that I don't need to eat and I don't need to pay my bills and I don't need to actually be a competent person in society, that they have a right. Somehow these crooks have decided they have a right to actually not only abuse and scare me, to actually do whatever they want with my name, my Social Security number, and my address, because I was labeled as having a disability, which is anxiety disability, that's been developed over the years by their abuse, and that they've actually been able to lie, cheat, and steal as limited guardians, to do whatever they want, to say whatever they want, and there's been no consequences for people being reprimanded and to being stopped. So once again, there needs to be a change in the legal system, making sure that there's more accountability for any type of limited guardian, especially one who actually goes about taking over, starting up bank accounts. I'm absolutely positive this same group of criminals did the same identity theft and the same problems for Regions Bank in 2012, which was Farzad and Casey Dunn, and Farzad Karaski or whatever. Anyway, it's an Iranian name. Were both my roommates before 2012, and that's the only time that people had access to my information in my household, where they could have actually set up, done a whole lot of damage. Anyway, more police reports and different things that were filed for $1,000 in cash that were stolen while Farzad, he called himself Fred. I called him Felony Fred. He actually ended up lying and saying he was with the FBI. And I had a probation officer of his, Audrey Dalella, which is now Audrey Martin, show up at my doorstep to let me know that no, he was not an FBI agent. He was an actual convicted felon, was caught dealing opium. So anyway, there's a newspaper report on that. I can give you more information about his name and all of those kind of things. But anyway, I wanted to go into this police report. Hopefully it'll stay on my YouTube account and won't be hacked into or changed. Anytime I mentioned Felony Fred or any of the people who've lied, cheated, and stolen from me, sometimes information got changed by people who hacked into my website, www.mysearchforjustice.com, and I've been just fixing everything that they do to my life over and over and over again. It would have been lovely to have had the police on my side, to have had the court system and the legal system that are supposed to be in place to actually protect my rights, to protect me, and to protect my finances, my home ownership, instead of actually allowing people to keep harming and abusing lying, cheating, and stealing, which has been horrid. So once again, it's Naples, Florida. It's 4:09 p.m. It is the 27th of May, 2015, and I was just going over the police report that I had to file based on the theft of money from March, February, and January, which, by the way, left me April. I spent Easter by myself. I had only crackers because food stamps don't go through until the 6th of the month, so I had no food. And they've been taking money from food stamps. They took this money. They've been doing anything and everything they can to completely, they're corrupt, and I don't know who else to tell. So hopefully someone seeing this video on the internet will be able to actually help me to search for justice. It's my search for justice. Again, Mary Jean Ziska, thank you for listening. Hope you can help. If not, pray that God actually intervenes with a huge financial miracle and protection from harm, so that we can actually rectify the last 15 years of the abuses that have incurred because injustice has been allowed to happen in Naples, Florida. Take care. God bless. Bye.